So today we are going to learn how to do multiplication a new way. This is called the rectangular array or area model, and sometimes you will hear it called the box method. Let's take a multiplication problem. 37 times 42. Now we could work this out the standard way, and if you've already watched the turtle method, you could work this out using the turtle method. And in a moment, after I show you this new way, we may want to come back and check it with using the turtle method to see if we get the same answer. The first thing we'll do with the box method or this rectangular array method is we're going to draw the box. And you will divide it into 4 sections. Okay, now you'll have to use your previous understanding of place value in order to set this up. Look at your first number, 37. We know that 7 means that there are 7 ones. And we know that 3 is in the tens place, and the 3 is not worth 3, it's worth 30. So having that understanding of place value will help you with this particular method. All right, so 37, we'll put 30 in this box, and 7 will go here. Because we know that 30 plus 7 is 37. Now, for 42, 2 will go here. And 4 is not 4, it's worth 40 because it's in the tens place. And we know that 40 plus 2 is 42. So once you get this set up, then here is where we'll actually do the multiplication. We'll also use some shortcuts as well. By understanding that when we multiply using zeros, we can count the zeros. This will help us go a lot faster. 4 times 3 is 12. How many zeros do we see? 1, 2. So we will add the zeros. 40 times 30 is 1,200. Now, we will multiply. After multiplying these numbers, we'll move over and multiply 40 times 7. 4 times 7 is 28. How many zeros do you see? 1. So add your zeros to your answer. All right, now move down to the 2. 2 times 30, 2 times 3 is 6. Add 1 0 for an answer of 60. And then the last box is 2 times 7, which is 14. Now, okay, here is a very important word, partial products. Partial products. So we have 4 partial products. Here they are, 1200, 60, 280, and 14. We are going to take these particular 4 partial products and line the digits up and add those numbers together. 60 and 14. All right, so we will add the 4 partial products. 4, bring it down. 8 and 6, 14 plus 1 is 15. 2 and 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, and bring down the 1. So our final product, which is the answer to 37 times 42, is 1,554. Now, if we want to double check to make sure that we are correct, let's come over here and check it with the turtle method quickly. 2 times 7, is 14. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7. Let's remember our steps. Check, collar, lay the egg. 4 times 7 is 28. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 more is 14. And let's add. 4, 7 and 8 is 15. Bring down the 5 and bring down your final number. If my numbers match, hey, we got it right. Now, what would happen is if I had a different answer here from this answer, I would know one of these is wrong, right? So I would need to check my work. But this is the rectangular array method, and it's actually a lot of fun. We probably need to try another one, right? All right, let's try one more example. Let's try 35 times 64. Remember to draw your box. And divide into 4 sections. Okay, now 35. Does it matter if we put the 30 and the 5 here or put it here? Not really, because we could actually write this number over and put 35 here and the 64 could go here. We'll still get the same final answer, right? So it really doesn't matter the way we set it up, but I like to be consistent, and I just usually start with my top number and I usually put it on the top, just out of habit. But either way, it will work. So 35. My 3 means 30 and the 5 means 5. Because 30 plus 5 is 35. 64. The 6 means 60 and the 4 means 4. And when we add it together, that is 64. So when we have it set up correctly, watch how we multiply. We will take the top 2 numbers and multiply it 6 times 3, which is 18. Be careful, count your zeros, 1, 2. Add your zeros right here. And then multiply 60 times 5. 6 times 5 is 30. Count your zeros. There's only 1, so add 1 0. Come down and we're going to multiply the 4 times 30. 4 times 3 is 12. 1 0 to add. And the final box, 4 times 5 is 20. Now, remember we have 4 partial products, and we will line the numbers up to add them. Now, it really doesn't matter the order of how we add the numbers. The main thing is to keep them lined up. I tend to go from largest to smallest when I'm adding my numbers just out of habit, but it really doesn't matter. We could put the 20 right here, and then the 120 could go below. It still will add to the same product. Okay, don't let that confuse you. These numbers are still the same. As long as your digits are lined up, you will get the same answer, regardless of the order of these numbers. All right, 0 for your first digit. 2 plus 2 is 4. 8, 3, and 1. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is 12. And carry your 1, which is 2. 2,240. Now, one thing I want you to notice a difference between this particular problem and another problem is we have 4 products, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are called partial products. So there are actually 1, 2, 3, 4. If you remember when we did the 2 digits times 2 digits the standard way, or the turtle method, do you remember how many products we had? It wasn't 4, was it? Okay, so it was actually 2 products. Okay, so I want to show you how these two are similar, and you can check using this turtle method. But when you use the turtle method, you will only have 2 partial products instead of 4. Let's try the turtle method. And this is something we learned earlier. 4 times 5 is 20. 5 times 6 is 30 plus 2, 32. Check, collar, lay the egg. Now, 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 6 is 18 plus 1 is 19. And add. Now here's where I'm talking about the partial products. Look, 1, 2. There are only 2 partial products. How many do you have over here with the box method? 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we add 0, 2 plus 2 is 4. 9 and 3 is 12. And 1 and 1 is 2. Did we get the same answer? Yay, we got it right. Okay, so this is a wonderful method. It helps us check to see whether our area model is also correct. I hope you learned something.